speaking of the children, come down here to my state, a great state, Florida, stand your ground state, bust bitch, go home state. Please don't run up. We in fit for our life state. And if you got children under 14, baby. If you got children under 14, they not finna be able to get on the internet.
One of the country's most restrictive social media bans for minors. Governor Ron DeSantis signing the legislation in Jacksonville this morning. The state law bans children under the age of 14 from using social media.
Social media notifications and autoplay videos, those are some of the addictive social media features Florida lawmakers say are dangerous to children's mental health.
Do y'all understand if the ban goes through and children under 14 cannot be on these social media platforms, they finna lose a lot of money.
But how will the social media ban be enforced?
There you go.
News for Jackson reporter Tiffany Salome explains.
How we gonna make it work?
Bryson Winters is only 3 years old, but he's got his own iPhone.
I told y'all. So when people be trying to tell me that everybody don't have an iPhone, that baby is 4 years old with an iPhone. That means he probably got a platinum. He probably got the platinum 15 out here.
I wanted to put a message on there. This is Bryson Winters. I'm too young to take calls, but just give me a few years and I'll be glad to return your call when I get of age.
His grandpa says Bryson's screen time is limited, and of course, he's entirely too young for social media. But just how young is too young?
It's done. There you go.
According to legislation signed into law this morning by Governor Ron DeSantis, the answer is 13. House Bill 3 would require social media companies to ban accounts belonging to someone under the age of 14.
What if the under the age of 14 is like influencers? What if they is like making money?
To be on sites like Instagram and TikTok. Kids older than 14 would need a parent's permission. The bill is widely expected to face legal challenges from the tech industry, which would be tasked with verifying the age of its users.
Yeah, so like how is we going to verify? The verification process is going to be very, very difficult, so I don't even think that this will actually pass all the way through, and even if it does pass, how do you enforce it?
We asked cybersecurity expert Chris Hamer how this ban could be enforced.
The problem is, technologically speaking...
Chris, not shit. I understand that you're in tech and all that fly shit right there because you're cybersecurity expert. We got to work on it, pimp. I do understand you've been sitting at desks and cubicles and all that shit. You say, is he pregnant? Well, hell, men can be pregnant too. Ain't that what they tell us? Go ahead.
You can use a VPN to change your location.
Yeah.
You can lie on your birthday, and there's nothing that they can do short of having a third party verify your identification.
Instead of social media companies taking on the burden of banning underage accounts on their platform, they could just do what sports apps like this one do. If you're trying to use a sports gambling app and you're in a state where it's not legal, you can't. And that's what could happen with this bill.
Hamer suggests.
But he said that you can use a VPN and change your location.
That if this bill goes into effect, it might just be enforced based on the honor system.
When you log in for a new account and they ask your age, it's not like they're going to hold up your screen, turn on your camera, send people to your door to verify that you're actually born in whatever year it is you say you were born. It's just a click option. So it's always been an honor system.
So bottom line is this will be very hard to enforce.
It will be very difficult for the platforms to enforce. And if they try to force their hand, it will be easier for the platforms to just shut down in that area.
Tiffany Salome, Channel 4, the local station.
Now listen, if any of my brothers out here is like this right here, if us in society can look at a man and say, well, is he pregnant though? Damn the cybersecurity shit, but is he pregnant though? If somebody have to ask a question like that right there, that means that you this shit don't went too far. This little weight, this little food shit don't went too damn far. This non-exercising, non-eating healthy shit don't went too damn far. Now a lot of people may say, well, he's not fat, he thick. Do y'all see how that sound when I said about a man? He ain't fat, he thick. He big boned. You know what I'm saying? He got hips, you know. He ain't fat though. So players, when we ain't fat like this right here, we need to go ahead on and work on it. We really, really need to work on it, because if you don't have medical problems right now, he will eventually have medical problems. To all of you all, when y'all got the big stomachs, I don't even know what to call the part that's in his pants, because like that's past a fupa. It's past a fupa. So I don't even know what, damn it, is there a term of being past a fupa? Now listen, I have not just pointed out to him this shit is unhealthy. Oh, he need to go on some Ozempic out here in these streets. Holla at Oprah, and Whoopi done came out and said that she on something too, or she was on something too. You know what I'm saying? To get that weight down. Hey, do whatever you got to do to get that weight off you. This shit ain't healthy. Now, I'm not saying if you get the weight off and you get all slim, sexy, and all that fly stuff right there, that you're not going to have medical problems. It's the percentage. It's the percentage. The heavier that you are, the possibility of you having health issues increases dramatically. See all them words that they be using and stuff, especially when you go to the doctors often? Yeah, moving right along, I ain't gonna eat much hold you.